ensam no edoso dedi mu akotini ebi ene se osoafo hwe nwumasua so akasa de atodwa system no yade bi ehuhia pa ebema adwuma koso nti yemfa no asemhia Ghana gas penifo de abasa mu emfidie no omo adundum no asiesi se ebebo amomo atimi asom na omasom yeyie Child Right International penifo chem se akoda ohwe ne nkwa ewo school mu no esese atenti ni ye adwumenti no omo ahyase etumu anamo yede ani be kirem ewo tema motorway kwantempo ne so adehye ne si overpass yenya bi ma omo anasa bridge ahodo no na ma akobadie enkoso wano ensam no ebi eka hodo hwe ba ko entem ekua ajiwa akode maje pinya mede ba beso mo afi ensam no enie ECOWAS mashe bedwa no asetene toso ensia ekoso efutu a eno no ewo emfimfiri mantemu nenam so ama penyina wono na okọ ECOWAS ko ni mu a woye third speaker ono yodmunyafo Alexander Afenyo Markin wodi atodwa se ECOWAS ko no ema ani ekoni mpenifo nyina enka wontipa mu empe kwampom be ye adwuma ebeboa ama empuntua ba na afesu wantwi ekoso ECOWAS ko ni mu no omo enhwensa no.
The impact of plastic pollution on our ecosystem is undeniable and poses a significant threat to our survival. The figures are alarming. ECOWAS generates around 17 million tons of plastic waste annually, of which only 10% is recycled. This lack of proper management leads to an accumulation of plastic waste in the environment, polluting our oceans, rivers, and soils, and threatening biodiversity. Individual efforts are not enough. We need collective action and collaboration to propose effective solutions for plastic waste management. At the community level, ECOWAS, aware of the urgency of the situation, has adopted a community policy for the development and management of plastic waste. This ambitious and necessary policy aims to promote the reduction, recycling, and recovery of plastic waste whilst ensuring the responsible management of non-recyclable waste. At national level, to effectively combat plastic pollution, certain member states such as Togo, Mali, Côte d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, Guinea-Bissau, Niger, Gambia, Senegal have already adopted legislation to regulate the plastic sector. In addition, ECOWAS has adopted the regulation on the control of plastic products and the harmonization of the environmentally sound management of plastic waste in member states to alleviate difficulties experienced in effectively implementing the regulations already in place.
In spite of these difficulties, we have the opportunity to collaborate and champion the adoption of common regional standards for the effective management of plastic waste. We also have the opportunity to constantly engage with our local communities and educate them on the threats that plastic waste pose, not only to our environment, but also our sustenance and livelihood, particularly the blue economy. Ladies and gentlemen, it is also obvious that governments alone cannot address the issue of plastic waste. It is therefore necessary for our respective governments to leverage on public-private partnership initiatives to build the infrastructure required for effectively deal with plastic waste menace and possibly turn plastic waste into useful economic resource that can create employment opportunities for the many unemployed youth, particularly in our sub-region.
Ye nsuomunam amaduane ene enwuma no eye hyehyaya omampanyi ekufu ado ede aba aseye omohwe nsuomunam ne afaifo ye die so ene de omo abam osoafo da no akasa de atodwa se nipa be empim du 10,000 omo ye mabunu no omo nya teteye ene moa afrima ebem omo nya adwuma ya nsuomunam senkaye so ebekoye. Saa dwumadie mpanifo adano adi asua ehwensum namne afarefo yedie so ene R&B farms na aka bomu a omudi ensum nam yen eho enteteye ebema Ghana nipa beye empim edu 10,000 na aboa no manye adwuma ye ebrekro na mu so beboa ama enwene anase fish honsen kaye no akoyi papapa na osoafo wono ene wo hwe asua ehwe ensumnam ne afarefo yedie so onmanyafo Mavis Obatampa akuya hawa kumsen ekasa edi tudwa kyeremu sese no ahodino a ewo enwene anase fish mu no ekoye papapa Ghana fo epe eno enti ne ho akwakohia se yeye ni bebre na yenya bi awie na breko na mu so ebo adwuma ma emabu no enya bi a ebemo mo so abrabo no atumpon
se namu niwa yebeda kom. And then so Ghana, ni padodoa na kasa epe ensumunam esi aponchi ena nentwie sasa aponchi ni nentwie dodo na eye yare na ya do so a yepe ensumunam yi na wo se yepe bibia ye de beboa ene ne aquaculture for food and jobs omo aba training ni pa ba akubia ni fingerlings ni feed ana tapoli ana sike ebema no bosome ekopem bosome nsia no woka ni na abomu a ebeye 38,700 Ghana cedi na no say ma wo sa 38,700 di bosome nsia na wo ton wi a wo benya sika 70,000 na se wenya mfaso na wasan di ahyase ebiom abaya ma wo sika jetre 38,700. Safa kwa ye adwuma. Eti beneficiaries na mo ye adwuma no. Mo ye na mo de aboa ekirima. Mo ye wie so a R&B obeton nam no because obeye cannery na wa export eti ni ton no enya wo hawo. Fingerlings aye produce aye 500,000 fingerlings. And I produce it will be a benyebi. Now what to be the ashen jumasi.
Za o mani bi ahwehwe o mampanyi onye fifi manto mezi ne ye. Na bubro na so ya beta team bebun wo kwansron kodo a obotum wanya ne nam wenye bi wezi watone bi wadi bi abo abusua na nda so o mampanyi ne pahotam wo fifi manto ma. In addition,
we have successfully completed the Trainer of Trainers program, during which 30 unemployed graduates were recruited and trained. These trainers, equipped with all the necessary logistics, are ready to hit the road to the various districts across the country to train 10,000 program beneficiaries in the coming days. As part of the program preparations, we have recruited a sizable number of youth in the Gomwa, Agona, and the Futu communities and train them on the manufacturing of tarpaulin tanks. Partnerships have also been forged with over 1,000 hatchery operators to support production of over 10 million fingerlings that the project will require.
Every month, Central Region as Amika said, the NDC Amayiko Penny4 ewo. Nani nada NSF Frank Kweni abedi echiri obinfu je na nopoku ajeman ena omo edino Aquaculture na afenso matwa en praboso omo ebo na yekwa amanusni ne Eric J a wono ye kasamafo abedi echiri ede ema reanimate edi enkomo Eric akwaba yenya ntie se modi obinfu je na nopoku ajeman Aquaculture ahemfo ewo mfimfiri matemu Enkrofo sibe 5 months ni yi no afi na dada afi na modene kwei
medase dedi kan metia ETV ahefo nyina ense adabenada and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama me Professor Jena no Kwadima ebo ano ba Regional House of Peace our Central Region ebetia na nanom na ni nyina na ya mane ni se emrafo ye ba ya probo ewo enyese bi ani ate ni ma ya he de ni aba do
oh okay
so ye wie na nanom ho ada ebenada na enra na ye se ya probo ase ye ko ascend ye ko 3 constituencies enra and ye ko Heman Lower Dentra area and ye ko can say.
Oh, Eric Ahumano ati atum ye pachi we so epese besanya ne bio ne yedi nkomo na yebisa no say so far no campaign no say nesiko na omanfo no eje no say oma idea ye to aso ne yakọ asoye ahwe ahensem ene amambre tutuye ahodo na afenso osomso na osoafo da no yonmunya for 7 asamoa boaten wodi atodwa se ebrebiam ye hia sumdwe na emom no ebra ye womu a ye de ba beto abe asumdwe ye hia no emu edu papa enu ntinu Ghana fo ye ma wu dawro nka ho asem na ne yetirimu dem sa
nipa ete ho ana kuro bi wo ho na se bambo ni ho a omo ahotomu a adie bia wo mo eye no entime enkoso enti ehunu se ye bambo ewo bibre mo apuye ha sei atoye ha sei ejija ehuni tokwa a yekoso wo Ghana tifin ene ne yekoso wo Nigeria ene ne yekoso wo Niger Burkina Faso ezi ehunu se yanhwe na yanchi saade na amfansie ne yanse no a mpuntu aye pene ye yasetena mu no sa mana ene abibire mu atoye hase yensa enka na ade bia nso se wanhye ase a unwie da nti yenim se eden na nso ye bo modern se ye be hye ase na ya shase afiri soro ha sei na ya firase sane na ko manta ni nyina mu na afiri ho no ma esane akọ district na akokoro bia so nti ye ne ye ne se ne asore ene da ubofo te semu no mu sei ene civil society fo ni nyina na ye no omo yes adwuma yi se so bia eka ho a ye nim se asomdwie na a ye hya ase no ebetumi anyini dwumadi ane Catholic Bishops Conference ay mani age ho mani aso pa so eye bambo ho nsem asomdwie ho nsem ye nyina hia ye fi se be wasomonyo na ehu wo mu na entokwa ye ba ukwa dwuma ko nye utumi nya somdwe endama wasomonyo yenim di SCC wo like Burkina Faso Niger Mali yempe bi wa ha yani yes Uganda the peaceful you can but me baby am tie there yes peaceful you but the war from na me hu no yam system kakra baby am hu beti in particular in chieftaincy ahensam busuan ba ku mu ntokwa yi ohene ba ku ni ohene ba ku mentime ho ase ebi kura nsase sem we ti masase so me koje to na we se me ma o meje na ensem ni de me down me ka say ma fra him for big am officer you am in come ko because man ko som na me ni o man ka sa betia na bibia start isi nti eno ne ya na yede adesede to nananom ene obia sebe bibi ha na se ye kasa ne yede ka asem yede editra ewiase yemfa ntokwa ode ntokwa ye a obeya na enkosehwe obekunkum krofo uya besa chenesa kasa nti ade na won kasa preko na won ka asem no mfiri ho nti asomdwede hia nyina especially afia ye beto abai
Yesako ahomani subieni ene Eric Ej edi enkomo ye wamponano enti mframa ne boka krana na direction wasesa enti katikati esremada momfanche yen Eric akwa babiem
Many amedase
no one gu asem so awoka
na me say day 1 Tuesday me kwatria na nan original House of Peace and day 2 no so you call Upper Bentra East and you call Asin Central and you call Herman Lower Bentra and then day 2 I start here to na nkasa me no kasa this year you Professor Mills constituency Ekunfi.
Okay.
Yaba community, your first community, your engagement. If you have no my local fancy my constituency, near Korea or Minia Felix or AAK, Abra. Now, Yamea Duma, Adafieda, and the approval, it be kind of a baby, and also the local a future constituency, near Pagona West, near Korea, which is in East. But so far, so good. Message of Nadinama. Catch attention of the people to a National Women's Development Bank. National Women Development Bank. Meaning ITIAWA. And one is a profit there. A Juma Dia Kasia, Ura Mahama Diasen is an is or Sagana Manso, ya come Moni and Hontomonso Count. Into another, you seen any support in it. Same Rigradia Yasna Passi Affiliated Action Journal. And any day and what His Excellency John Dramani Mahama said, Namamuna Oban and Mao Sefa Woman, a National Women Development Bank. Yeah, the Pesica near the Ma Edika, Edia Juma said the Baya. And who never want to make it to a big Kenyan. And this is Aminoka say a bar in Yanama Fire Phone. Once over a confused area. Good one, I have Fire Juma. Yama, minimum man or more. You could see that your moves are a booger Boja. And microfinances are hold on a bomb or buy by a goodina. If you know bank, so Aquaculture in Yabi. Well, being answered, who never honors and also than about to begin. So a lot of people are excited, particularly a man of say, get a such policy. But it is Prof. As I explained, 24-hour economy, the FFA deba, Magan and Mebuning Jumayo. The government no can this year. We had a chunk of the youth, or more youth TC. By next month, National Service for Women Baby, amongst all the Canadian Motifi. Until you can say, baby, a Ghana economy need to see the year now someone, young could be the FFA. It is Excellency John Dramani Mahama, ni Professor James said, Ghana for more Kenya, a Benuma who will be a white, this is a bit near 3 shift. A man about port, TVLE, maybe a account. Yeah, back near the more and it's 3 shift. Now, revenue needs a fast shift in the big generate your amount minor, yet and on time. It seems so no, you're very incorporated the private sector for non so or a bay of money can almost be signing onto the partner. Now, buy a more incentives in packages. Almost bit media so far so good. Central Region is very positive for us.
Me share pictures and me share TV so a just say nipa by pa.
Oh yes. From the I can probably say Nibo country. Yeah, the Yanka say about the Yemi crew in half of Abama. You moon start yes, this year you see, but you took this year for Fino Casabon out. And I propose you be a you put in the region because of the pedigree, they be on the lifestyle they start here as female first vice chancellor. Near you to could be as a so you could see that in the region now, almost a modicum of respect, a map of Nana, and that alone is self enough. Now, dear friend, is your community near Conan Moa in Fianzana, your Jabonantia. Ocean Samahan for Ninten for no cana. Clearly, no money to be covered you a man.
Oh, okay. Major more minimum say campaign ya sha say ya draw plan at all no ma yeyo ye free month me be kon ifa
so far so good. Central Region or 34 constituencies sponsor so far.
Yeah,
the first 3 days na buy you 39 constituencies me we that which is fortunate.
Yeah,
and we na the subsequent week here entire on so the academic man investment ko there was here we transfer you consider DC hani ya the next paper yes and the back so me no so say yes ba be be ko bi ase mama tinsi won
yate mo ene enkoma woni ye dinu na awie ye ni Owura Eric Ejeyi ne di enkoma wo no ene ye kasamafo abedi akire ede ema NDC amayuko no wo mo Frank Krani abedi akire epobo mo ebo ewo mfimfiri mantemu nkomo bie no ene ne woni ye ediye no. Na Judicial Service Staff Association omanya mfinhia aduonu 50 years omo ehye fa enam so ama yato enkra ede ama ekuoma ni nyina se afi a aba ye beto no ehu hia papa na de ba ko edimu tintiman no eya asomdwe emfa ho ene obedi nkonim to omo nto ankasa ewa asomdwe ho.
Judiciary, that is the judges, and we are the service staff, judicial service staff. The judges cannot do anything. I mean, whatever they have done, it is the support of the staff. We share the development at level justice delivery system. We share development organ. They say ADR or Myanmar. I mean, out of court settlement, I mean, justice is now at the doorsteps of everybody. Caution, staff said they are December 7th is just around the corner. If we want to Now we don't engage in any argument. Yes, they should just know the time we are in. Now we apply Niyama sa because yes MY and I am on my so.
After 50 years, we expect our staff to become more professional in the delivery of justice. We expect that when the public come, they cooperate with the registrars so that we render the desired services to them. Fine, court will give judgment from time to time. When two people fight and they come, obviously one person can be right and the other person can be wrong, and the court must give judgment to that effect. And judgment is delivered based on evidence as well as the law. But sometimes the court gives judgment and people go about cursing, sometimes even attacking the court for decisions that are taken. We want to plead with the public to exercise restraint, to exercise caution, and be patient when you are dealing with the court.
Ansana yensa atumi ayeden akaye agreement ye wo policies bebre na nse ya sha ase a said the president kasa okai no ye bie bibi te say just go fan aye dia aba senka even ye wo real estate component e wo ma abribia no ye pe asase na ye ne enkrofo a wo asase ne bi akasa say be ya ne buo no ebeba from amaye members na members so tumi ato a ye de pre kakra eto ho mo se be ya ye na yakatua eni soro kese no so betumi atua na nkakra
na edom kuma wo ma hyebedwam edin krata babonten omonante sie nyinada ene se enra emfidie no mampanyin na adodan kwakufu ado epa ahontema ayede mamensi kupon assembly omode be ya kwantempo ahodo no omo ebisa se eboa ewomo no eyesen na edom kuma no ba no deni Dr. Atofo Sensei wajina eye emra emakwamiaji information eye Right to Information Act ne so 2019 so na etro ebisa empenifo se omo information na se ensemo mo epeno ano emuaye de di kan no ene se emfidie no amokoto ye no amabo no boa no a mo se District Road Improvement Program mo de ba be yo no anyanyembia no sen ena sika sema ewomo no etie afen so sen ena sika no a mo betua no so hyehyeye no esitie ena etie bie mu krampo so mfidie no makwa akoto no sesia no ekwan be so ena mbefa so mo betua no mu tua ne bosome afiafe anase mo betua no sen omo edi baabiem se ansa na mpenifuo po ede eniema ne beba no omo ye se brahye no age eye common fund formula bi atomu ne kwawi eche no akwakoda ne boache bidin ekwan ne hyehyeye no emu ena wo fan eno nti no omo se aban no emfa enkrate wo ho ene sikatua no mra na yehu sesei ena yetua na dachi ankwa mabi no ama matwitwiri yenkom sa ensem we sent ne ekwa ahoma ne so ne ene onimonyafo Eko Vincent Asifua edi enkomo wano aye Deputy Minister for Local Government ene enkronkitwa mpuntu hyehyeye ahoduo mu Honorable Akwaba yedim se emfidie ya yeba amanra ya pawontima ye che ediama district ahoduo no muneda mu abam edom kuma ne se ebo edaso ekwan befa so mbetua no mo mechichi mo magana fo NTB mo je ne sei
Munyaba mamenche wati for Odaroma radio minim se enye mina mebusa akusa nanso so we de mamemusa wasamba ko pasho Odaroma se enra ye lunch wi na commission wi megidi se wo NDC MPsa omonso akwaku jinjina ye equipment yi ho omonso pese omoje enwonyam ne bifa a omokasa omokrampo ene boye ema Parliament a pass or Parliament. The purchase one was our videos in the
Mate.
Wadaro Manami Busas welcome beer.
Oh, videos me who be, but me who say President Upper Bibi wants ma enra ewa Black Star Square.
The purchase one who say NDC MPs no I videos is the Oman of Boa pass or Parliament in Omo and the emphasis on some farmer woman.
Mi pacho Debbie, what can you know what you imagine is so meshe?
Wadaroma. So ya ɛne yɛmɛsrɛw na ɛtwe wɔ adwene gyina so ɔdaroma ɛno a yɛdi dwumadie no wieɛ no MPs a mowɔ dɔm kɔmaa no mu ɛde to gya sɛ ɔmo ɛna aboa yɛn ma yɛtumi paase adeɛ wei wɔ parliament now mepɛ sɛ metwe wɔ adwene gyina the inconsistencies and the hypocrisy of the NDC because si anya ne saa no na akɔ sɛ kurom ha no sɛ no bi anka no korɛ because wo na wo busa yɛ sɛ amount ne yɛ sɛ no wa so na wɔtwerɛ anaasɛ wo no nkɔfo ayɛ video ɛde aba bɛto abɔnten sɛ yɛn yɛ paase adeɛ no de maa mo ɛno nti no mo paase na de bi nso nyɛ de ɛmfa ma yɛ na wo paase adeɛ no mepatwe wo what did you pass what did you approve in parliament per the constitution of the Republic of Ghana obiara no obetumi akɔ consolidated fund mu no akɔ yi sika spend it without the approval of parliament were they sleeping in parliament so be no more down parliament ana then na obudu some say question way you are the same person saying that you are the people who approved them for that matter you know what so why are you now turning back to come and ask me in fact coming back to ask me say yes no campo shows the incompetence that say don't commodity parliament they are now exposing themselves to the whole Ghanaians and say the parliament is not material or more than because you cannot spend any money from the consolidated fund without approval from parliament. However, the Right to Information Act, no, so be also open information, whether so name so name. We have within 30 days to provide that information to them, and within that 30 days, question will be Ministry of Local Government. But again, say idea nkomo yesu ehunu hu say the idea no tia nkomo hu say that question we krampo no and the Ministry of Local Government and Keba if we say the contract between the two agencies and I say the two parties yes I deal with Ministry of Local Government and Kahubi. So why are you not coming to Ministry of Local Government to come and ask Ministry of Local Government? Because it is between the office of the president and a JA plan pool, where DACF, that is the District Assembly's Common Fund, and the sole financier. So why are you not addressing it to the right quarters? You're addressing the Ministry of Local Government.
Honorable, dear, Omukrampo Afum, Yenfanusa, Yenfanusa Mukoba, Shebidum, Sono, Makasa Kwakojia to Batene, Ompeso mobile bontin beka asem na Ghana fo hu a ade na mo de mo fa price no any figures e wo mu ne ma na sabi yen ka so mo afere
Adaruma and somebody can say you cannot even show your incompetence this way. Who show your incompetence because any Ministry of Local Government put a yes idea what the parliament you know it is the Judicial Assembly's Common Fund which finances. Why don't you take it to the Judicial Assembly's Common Fund? This is a woman who has been a former parliamentarian before. So if you think that you have any question to come and ask, why don't you address it then?
Oh, okay. Eti ukrampo de ministry ni krampo de bi some prize ni se sia no krampa mu nya maye.
Absolutely, because it is not between the Ministry of Local Government and JA Plan Pool.
Okay. Ya dase. Ya besa ba bi e be ko direct quarters no ne no makwa kasa bi se o mu say enterprises na ewo mu no sitie. Na Ghana for ya adwiri mu nya ye fan e wo ho. Ye ni onumonyamfo Eko Vincent Asifo na di enkomo no yo so afo be de kira ono ehwe enkronkitua ni kwase mpuntuesu na o kire mu se ensem NDC for e kan ba bi o mo de e fa no enye o mo wo mu tie be de akire ni yakoba bia eho ni yakwa ho nkomo. Ghana Gas Limited Ghana National Gas Limited Company Edin Krata Babontain no mo ensmo mo e kan nada ene se efiti enne osana na se August da edikan ekopim ne de tosu edu ensonso no omo gas processing plants no na afensu ba bi omutu fango eye ahodene no eba no omo ebetum no omo ayensiesie dwumadie omo kiremu se to omo etum ne ho akwakohia efrise won peso omo yi omo yam esom no omo sum yeyie ema ne manyina akoso na ahodene ayenya no ebeba ebra no a esefata ebra ye to eye processing plant no emu no na lead gas eno no yenya edi free sankofa no de ewo no mo ebeye adwuma mframaja aye gas no ebe wo no mo Takoradi empotemu a eno so distribution no ebekoso omyemye ahodo no Ghana gas mpenifo say to omo etu afidie no emuo no ha biara de aba no omo emfanche na se yemfanche fi say enye bo apayo ompese omo sumye na omo sumye ye enu nti na ama na banesa na me ya adum na nsiesie maintenance no mo ye wi a omo bebie na ombe ma Ghana fo so aso ate ewo ho penyini kwankyerefo a wono na hwenkitade so eye Ernest Kofi Owusu Bempa Bonsu ono ena nensa ehyasie. Movement for change amayokonani abre papa ati esifom enti maame Patricia Chirematin oye hokani di mo Alan Kodwo Chirematin movement for change amayokoni kofa bai ati esifom akọ Santana market ni adwadifo ma ne mema akwakasa asrese yento aba ema ni kunu na ni kunu wo Ghana hodo Owura yiri Patricia Chirematin enedey edinani ekopie mu ewo Santana market ya ewon kran ha na nanantisie nyina ne se movement for change wono aboa won ho se woni adwadifo ma ne mema ebedi kasubo mu entinyame ya dom na Ghana fo to abama wono ma ade a obehwe na wo hawa hodo o manfo efam no ni nyina mpo se enya ma so no wono mfam die bi esese wo yede boa won na wono a edi dwa wono eto ade wono eto akoton obia enya na hoto no eno na wahwe so obeye okoduru ho so ma ne mema wo Santana market edi osebo age no so fefefe eda wono hawo ahodo adi ede kire no moa ohia ede afiri wonsam Madam Patricia Chirematin eye movement for change kofariba yera Alan Kodwo Chirematin ho kanfo ya wo boni chidom dendenden se de be ya ni kunu ni suade hunu no ebetumi abem
how ni atiti ni amani hunu a omo wom sesei no ensese omo pa aba afise eni daso wo Alan mu inti me ba na me be ka kire edwadifo e wo ha edwomfo yi se Alan se onimo mo haw ma dwumadi ekitoe a me be ne se me ba na ma be hye omo nkran na ma be kirom se eni daso wo ho na achia nso embuye na se omo toma Alan de osia oyo Alan oye nukradiefo. He's a man of integrity. He's a man of great vision. He's an action-oriented man. He's a man who is competent and sincere. Omo elusi hope, because hope is on the way. Hope in changing the button and giving it to Alan John Kodwo Chirematin. Okwatire kwasa obema antoma tieni din inti me ba yese me sisu se obi antie ni obi beka nanso mu hu se ye ntimi mfa sika entoma dwen esan se omu nim se onu na obetimi aye ala no le no eba fe eba nya fe
the dream that Alan cash have botaya owo no ebedua better Ghana or see movement for change. Yes, it's some one. A bebwaya my pa.
A bread, Ntimuma na baku. Na yensi some na lag.
Na Ghana National College eno Cape Coast no Fremantle mu ene beto dwa se abema wanya mfinhie du enwotwe 18 years wahwe ne nkwa wo school mu wono mo ehu sensem no aba beye deja nam so ama ekoa enhye abanyase ye kasa ma enkura yedie meche Child Right International penifo age asam no kirem se omo akwaji mu nsam no omo ede eko akohwehwemu no motu anamo ama tentrene aye adwuma Owura Bright Kwaku apia ene yekuo ne kwankyerefo.
But what is happening in terms of the state of our children in our boarding schools is a bit alarming, because per our calculation, the average school that we have in this country is taking care of over 1,000 children. For that matter, the issue of having a comprehensive system to deal with issues of welfare and well-being is a matter of priority that we need to take into consideration and begin to provide a comprehensive approach to things and how we can integrate the services that are available. Because to us, the school has gradually become a community on its own, where all services must be available to our children. They are self-contained communities, and the services must be available for them. So what we expect that what happens within a normal community system, we expect that some of these services would also be available to our children in secondary schools, which of course means that they will need a medical facility, they will need the services of a social welfare officer, they will need the services of people who must have a say in their development. And to some extent, I would say that they would even need a clinical psychologist in our boarding facility to be able to take care of their needs that they go through. But it has become legal, because if you look at the Kelvin case, the judge was so clear that once a child finds him or herself in a school environment, it is the responsibility of the school to provide care for the child. It's no longer in the hands of the parent to provide care. So the court has also established the foundation for which we need to also engage our educational facilities to know that moving forward, when children are in school, the duty of care has been transferred to the school. So for that matter, everything must be put in place to ensure that they enjoy those duty of care, so that the school system should not look at it as if when it comes to certain conditions of children, the parent, though they are in school, the parents still owe those children the duty of care. So that has been established clearly, that when it comes to those things, it is the school that must provide that duty of care.
Kwame Asari Obeng dodo no afre no se A+ na oye Ghana nyumtuni mapa se de wadane ababe amanyuni wo ginamu ogumwa Central Baton Pesua a eno ewo mfimfiri mantemu na ni abre papa na gidia mapa ne areshimu ene se obedi nkunim na wakasa de atudwa se eba enwumasua Ghana mampanyi na nado danko akufu ado ayade pa se wodi free SHS entoso square yekwano ebaye na emfa wo ene aban biara obeba no etwa fata se sa hihye we eye papa no wodi so na ema Ghana nkoda enya chefa ewo enwumasua mu afenso STEM education aban dia ba no wose yenhwe na enkoda no emfa no adehia na bebo mu daachi ankwama.
I'm sir, before I'm ever had no program where I'm invited him and I really wanted to come because I've said say Akufo-Addo aban enema me no why I me feel say I say obia aban bia beba whether MPP be break it and I say NDC for the be win election whatever no I will say omo nya abotre hwe sa nyoma mienu no na omo toa so any other nyoma make me example tourism. December in Ghana is a big one, and free education. In Yoma, Dr. Duchumaye, education, almost MPP for Nagasano, almost spend time on unnecessary things. Almost to mean cancer and your man enter Ghana for, and then program we not say we Independence Square, no be a baby. Me obi party family home. When the baby more, but obia I will say this thing is good, and this is something that also NDC for cry should be, because there is the possibility so make me about yempese sadie no ebeden ebejai your mama start say day for uncle school free Akufo-Addo so bia anko omo de omo improve no bebre omo say Dr. Bawumia na beba also to aso say your mama na beba country be enu ha nipa ba kwetumi ayi bibia but say ye beto aso no eno na Dr. Dutum de ye bebo na baso ye wo kasa bia ye kasa there is an opportunity for every willing heart sani ayaya ade no ye nja obia wa akire enti obia enu wo any reason and na wiase ye wo mi say wan go school obia enu wo any excuse say wentumi ansua ade ya ye ne ye for vocational and technical MC ne kasa no kan say ye mu bebre ho a ye criticize free SHS ne ka say sika no bebre nko vocational ne technical nsan no adwuma eno aban we abɔ ho modern na omo person omo call into engineering arts obia ni Ghana hand the next 10 years also catch and say when to me anko school obia mfa ne ho gym when to me anko bia mawoba enko bi say Ghana no na Nyankopon de chen ye gold ni bibia nka osa de we ye de daada Nyankopon adom e kakra ye bedu penso we Ghana ni bi
Ebra kwa menkroma eye tema motorway no wanya no se enipa ntwam ne mum ka na emfa so na enso ene etukotena ne atratenenti nipa akwa tema motorway no ho a ama kwa no etwamuo no akwa den enam so ama de hye tete won mo no ade atodwa so mo esrese nke be ya nsam so obi no yenye na komu entwam na aboa mo bambo so ayeyi.
I serious. I'm particular crossing. Oh, say be overhead on there, but I don't know under bridge no. Oh, but I don't show hustle yet. You should to an flat. Na sense to no nyina nso. Oh, you want to make am na so am forma. You be a so cheloti. You should be ro. Ana well do good. Change I dey make.
Yeah there, I want to say who say motorway. By who bet my across o cross so a e ya hwe yie e na wom e na wo be hwe. Ye nipa bebre mbom yesuro motorway no cross so. E kwan ba ko dan say nti se Africa ofoka na se Africa go na wo ba e wo so for bridge na se na wo be si na wa ba ne se na wa be gina
police for ni be gina ha no mu direct because I hear to say kwan an kofu twam di ko adwuma ni nyama he nti e stress aban betimi abaye we amaya overhead amaya onu so e be boa ye bo cross a castle speed no bo a onhwe fa so make us nipa no so problem obo twama onhwe office bi aka no wa chiri obetu mirika no wa slow down once na ka na be bono and you see there be a week to a month you see
speed limit no so bio because still there are accidents on this road. So I think say almost until somewhere maybe 50 per news I am meeting no I think say almost reduce the speed limit and now some way overpass I will be better
the ebe what happen here overpass nipa no mum fasro na cars ne fa down mrika bia on be ko bia on nko ba se sia no ye fra ha motorway se sia ne se me fa mani hwe dia ensa nye motorway bion because am for crossing motorway nipa crossing motorway.
We need a help. We need a help. So when you are crying for help and nobody help you, you become fed up or whatever you are saying. Even if as we are talking right now here, no, people are dying. You understand? Rain will fall here, the whole place is waterlogged. Cars cannot go, cars cannot come. How we live in a country like that? We need an overpass. We need things that will make the place joyful to the people that are living around the area.
Yejina we say so ahume abaye ba bongo di fara wa the sports agudi eba beto so yeba sisia.